for being home veggies.
Hi, this is Sheldon. And no, I know you're looking for Wanda, but today you're with Sheldon. Today, let's discuss how to uh, have fun in your garden. And one of the first things I like to do is ensure that the fruit or the vegetable that I'm about to reap is mature. How do you know that they're mature? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, you could read about it, you could watch videos about it, but when it comes to your hands-on garden itself, you have to know. So like for instance, I have these carrots here and today we're going to reap these carrots. Yes, I'm excited. Who wouldn't be? Everybody's excited. The dogs, the cats, everybody came by waiting to see me reap the carrots. So I looked at the leaves and you see how the leaves are yellowing here and getting old. Look, this one has a crook stick. This one has a walking cane. You know, all of that sort of stuff. So today we're going to reap these carrots. And I'm also going to show you how I propagated my kiwi. Yes, kiwi plants. And you know, you look at that little container and you see kiwis. But look at this. These are kiwis as well. Kiwis, you know. No, I'm not referring to the New Zealand people. I'm actually referring to the fruit. Whether or not the fruit came from New Zealand, I don't know. You can Google it. So today I'm going to show you how to propagate the seeds to grow your own kiwi. I'm also going to show you how is it that I got this Zaboca to grow. Yes, Zaboca. We in the Caribbean call this a Zaboca, not avocado. No, Zaboca. All right, the original Amerindian name that we inherited, it's called a Zaboca. I'll spell it out for you on the screen. You'll see. And we also have oranges. So I have these orange seeds here. I'm going to show you how is it that you can peel these seeds and propagate them and get your wonderful navel orange. All right, this is an orange plant. All right, now let me first say that this is not the exhaustive way to grow these things or to reap this. I am showing you what we have done. I'm showing you what we did. So let's get to it. Ignore the chickens in the background. They're kind of insane. They think the sun is setting or something. Let's look at how you do the zaboka to grow in water. All right. So firstly, what you do is you need the seed. So this is the avocado seed. All right. So firstly, this is the zaboka seed. I took it out from the actual fruit itself and I cleaned it and here it is. So what you need are 3 toothpicks and a glass of water. One moment. Hey, look, I have a glass of water here. Ta-da! Now, what you do is you never want to insert the toothpicks, you know, horizontally. You want to go at an angle so that it goes into the glass in a much more deeper way. So as you stick down in there, right? You stick it down in there and one more stick, no pun intended, one more stick, and you stick that down in there. And then you put that in the water like this and lo and behold, and I always say you behold the lo, you will see a root come up. Now, you know me, I get excited about everything. So here we have the zaboka growing so nicely, so strongly. All right, look at the roots. The roots are ready to run. And you know it's Olympic season, and these guys look like they're for the 1500 meters. You know, they don't look like, you know, what do you call it, a 100-meter dash kind of roots. They're ready to run. And so today I'm going to move this guy out of this glass and put him into this soil. So let me just get a nice little hole in there. All right, deep enough for his roots to run. Of course, I'm going to remove the toothpicks. You don't want to plant toothpicks. All right, so we put my boy down in here. All right, and in case you're wondering, his name is jolt. Yep, jolt. Okay, so that's this guy. So number one, that's finished. Here is the kiwi. Now you don't want to cut it across, all right? You want to cut it lengthways like this. Okay? So you see all the seeds there? There are tons and tons and tons of seeds inside of this kiwi. Tons. Literal tons. Yes, I did say literal. All right? So you want to cut as thinly as you possibly can without taking off pieces of your finger. And I'll show you why just now. So as you cut, more and more seeds are exposed. Yeah, see that? Now this fruit is extremely ripe. So what you want to do is you want to try to not have it get this ripe. Okay, you want to have it at half ripe or very sturdy, because when you're scraping off the seeds, I beg your pardon, when you're removing the seeds, you don't want too much of the fruit coming with you. All right, so let's just take this here like this, and it's very important to have a bowl of water, and so you put that in there. You take this off, you scoop that, you put that in there. Please be very careful with your sharp knives, and if you're having your kids near you while you do this, please be careful. So what you want to do is get those patches with the seeds. I hope it's visible enough, I hope it's clear enough that you can actually see exactly what I'm doing. Right? You can take off the fruit after when you're straining, but what you want to do is just get the seeds out. Right? So you get the idea. And basically what you want to do now is just kind of stir around the fruit in the water. All right? You want to dislodge the seeds from the fruit. Now, if you can see this here, these are the seeds. And so with all of these seeds coming out now, you have a choice. You can then take your wonderful seeds. There is soil here. The soil is wet. I soaked it. You take a few seeds, or you could use your finger, and you put it in the soil. Not too many, just a bit. You put it in the soil like that. You cover the soil. It's already wet, so you don't need to wet it again. You cover it like that, and then you take a Ziploc bag and you place this in here and you seal it back. So once you seal that there now, the moisture would be trapped in the bag, this airtight bag, and you don't need to wet again. You just need to monitor. This is what I did to grow these two seeds here. So these seedlings, as you see them here, are what I did with this. So it will work. I know it will work. Call me if it doesn't work. This is how you grow your kiwis. And another way to propagate your kiwi seeds after you reach this stage is to have an airtight container like this. And with an airtight container, you can then have a wet paper towel and you put your seeds in there. And what will happen is that you will have a root. You see how that root, can you see that? That root is coming out the seed. Okay? Great. So let me just fold this back here now. And I don't know what you call this sort of container type stuff. I don't know. I've heard people call it your germinating station or whatever. I don't really know. All I know is the tissue is moist. The seeds are in there. Again, it's airtight. You don't need to keep wetting it. And then eventually, as the seeds sprout root, then you can then take your seeds and plant them in soil. So here we have kiwi plants with secondary leaves, I might add, and they're doing very well. I'm very proud of them. So that's kiwis.